Hey peeps, it's Tripl-L, and today I want to talk about something related to Pokemon. Pokemon Sun and Moon are coming out in pretty much 11 days, depending on how you include today, and I'm excited. So I kind of do want to do something where I make Pokemon Sun and Moon related videos every day, counting down to the actual day of release. So we're starting that off today, and so thank you for watching. You're a part of this now. Now you're obligated to watch. Today I am going to go through the Pokemon that I am effectively going to be picking for Pokemon Sun and Moon, my team effectively. I'm pretty excited. I put a lot of thought into this, but ultimately I'm just deciding based on how cool I think the Pokemon is or how cool I think their lore is. One thing for sure is that I like Pokemon that can evolve because I like the whole growing process throughout a Pokemon game. Like, I like the sense of mystery as you're going through Pokemon, and so yeah, all my picks are going to be Pokemon that evolve. So yeah, let's get into this. So we're starting off with Rowlett. Now, if you guys have been following my videos, then you know my preferred starter types are grass types. So really, it's a no-brainer. And I am partial to owl type Pokemon, and Rowlett is so cute and adorable. I'm so ready for it. And knowing now that the Decidueye does end up looking pretty badass and is a ghost type, I'm pretty happy with my choice. I'm very much happy with this. So this guy, my starter, this is who I'm going with. Next Pokemon on the list, Rockrock. Now Rockrock, I feel the obligation. Usually in all Pokemon games that I play for the first time, I have a very set habit. It's a starter, it's the regional bird, and then it's the regional dog beast thing. For last generation, I believe the one that I picked for that role was, actually no, I didn't pick one for X and Y, but I did it for, did I? Yeah, no, I did it for Pokemon Black and White. I picked Lillipup. For Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, I picked my Diana or Poochyena. For Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I picked Shinx. So, I have a bit of a pattern, and Rockrock is going to continue the pattern. I am a bit sad that it's not a 3-stage evolution, but, what can you do? As to which of these two I'm going to be ending up getting, well, I still haven't decided which version I'm going to play. It's leaning towards him though. It's leaning towards the midday form. So that'll be an interesting thing once it comes around. But Rockrock, I'm pretty happy with that choice. Moving on, I mentioned that I was going to be picking the regional bird. So Pick-a-Peck this time is no exception to that. I am going to be picking Pick-a-Peck. I am pretty excited for it. I've seen what it might be evolving into, and overall I'm happy with the direction it's going. So this is my pick for my flying type effectively. Are there any other flying types for this generation? None. Oh, I guess the Darwin Pokemon, but the Orichallo. Yeah, but for that one, it's not evolving, so I'm less interested in it. Now let's move on to the other three. Bone-Sweet. I am picking Bone-Sweet because its evolution actually is really impressive. I did not think I would be so impressed by it. So Bone-Sweet itself, I'm not a big fan of it, but when it comes to the other two, like especially Serena, I am totally on board. I'm totally wanting that. So I'm pretty happy with it. Right now that puts my team composition at a flying type, a grass flying type, a rock type, and then another grass type. And let's keep piling on the grass types with Faux Mantis. I think Faux Mantis is a really neat little design, and I totally, when they had the promotional video showing off its evolution, Lurantis, it was cool. They won me over the moment they had the solar blade. Like, Jesus, man, how can you not be impressed by that? Anyway, I'm going with Faux Mantis. This one is a guaranteed choice. I just think it's cute, adorable, and I like the fact that it has a giant blade of unholy sunlight. Like, come on, how is that not impressive? So that's my next pick. So far, that makes my team a bit slanted. There's a lot of grass types. I'm gonna tell you from now, looking at my team composition, there are no water types, but thankfully HMs are not around and I have Pokéride, so I do not need to have an HM slave. I'm pretty happy about that. Moving on, we got Mudbray coming in from my 6th official Pokemon slot, and when I first saw its evolution, Mudsdale, it was definitely a Pokemon that caught my interest. I do kind of want to have it, but I will tell you that what I usually do is that I keep a reserve slot. So sometimes I will just be switching a Pokemon in and out, and I think Mudsdale might be the one that I end up switching out a lot. It depends on how much of a factor stamina becomes, because stamina, well, it sounds really good in practice, or it sounds good in theory. So I'm hoping to see how that plays out in the actual game. But for now, Mudbray is my 6th Pokemon, but it's also in my reserve spot, and it's the Pokemon I'm going to be swapping out. Most likely swapping it out with Brawler. Now, I did mention that I do not pick Pokemon that don't evolve, but from what I understood from the demo leak, Brawler will be evolving. I am sorry if that is a spoiler to anyone. It will be evolving, I think, so I'm pretty happy with it. I personally really like crab Pokemon, or crustacean based Pokemon. I really like Krabby, and I really like Crawfish back in the day, so I want to kind of keep that going. I am sad that it's not going to be a part water type, because man, I do think it's going to be dangerous having a team that's primarily grass types. But Brawler, whatever, I'm going in with Brawler. I very much like what it's about. I like it as a crustacean, and honestly, between it and the Mudsdale line, I might end up using Brawler a bit more. I don't know, it really depends. Anyway guys, those are pretty much the Pokemon that I'm going in for on Pokemon Sun and Moon, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the amount of Pokemon we had this generation. I think there's a little bit over 60 that have been announced so far, and yeah. And I'm glad that I was able to find so many that I instantly liked. That's always a concern for me, and thankfully this generation I was able to find all the ones that I would prefer. So guys, here's what I wanted to ask you. Which Pokemon are you thinking of having on your team? Have you decided your team composition yet? Like, what kind of things are you aiming for with your team? Are you going to try to have a all bases covered kind of team, or are you just going in playing favorites? I'd very much like to know. And also, yeah, so give me your list of your Pokemon team and why you like it so much, and let me know what you think of my list if you want. There's a ton of Pokemon this generation, and with the Alola forms in there as well, you know, I think it's going to be a fun time to play and explore on Pokemon Sun and Moon. But yeah guys, let me know what you thought of this video, and yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I will let you know that the next video on the list for the Pokemon Sun and Moon countdown is going to be a Pokemon fact video, just looking at the development of Pokemon Red and Blue. So guys, look forward to that. It'll be up tomorrow, and until next time, I hope you have a great day.